Hi water signs, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading for January 6th through the 12th, 2020. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. As always with the weekly guides, we start off with some oracle cards for the general water signs, and then I will break down to each individual sign within water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and everything will be timestamped below, and then I'll have an overall healing messages for water signs at the end. All right? Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, meaning it's not going to resonate with every single soul out there. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize your own intuition, okay? If you want something more private and personable, all of my information is in the description box below. Yes, I am open for readings this year. Now that I am settled. All right. Calling in our guides and our ancestors and our ascendant masters for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces this week? Keep in mind, guys, time is fluid. Some of this may have already happened, might be presently happening. This may happen a little down the road, okay? So just utilize your own intuition with this. Be open. What messages do we have? Here we go. We're starting off with the perfect key. Ooh. I want to say earth signs got this. The night ride and protective nest. Ooh, water signs, what are we closed off about? The perfect key. This is about having a key to your heart. This is about having an open chakra, open heart chakra. For a lot of you, when I see this message, it's about having some kind of boundary, holding on to your heart, having a closed heart. You do have a bird here, so you might be in a perception of trying to open your heart or trying to be open-minded, mindful. With Night Ride, I feel strongly that this is in regards to a relationship or having support of some aspect within this relationship, being open-minded to it. Okay, there's some kind of guidance that's happening here. I feel for a lot of you, this does involve family. We have the protective nest. So I don't know if you're setting boundaries or just this week is about being overprotective of a situation, or maybe just overprotective of yourself, of what you want, your self-love, needing space, giving yourself that, space that you need so that you can be that motherly figure in a sense. And I don't necessarily mean that, this is for females, but just that essence of being nurturing to you and others. You need to have your own energy in place and balance before you can give it upon to others, right? Before you can shelter them in that aspect. Some of you might just be in that role of always mending a situation. I feel like something's in regards to mending. We'll see how each individual sign starts with, though. We're going to start off with the Cancer sign first. Let's see what messages we have for Cancer for this week, January 6th through the 12th. What messages do we have for Cancer? Here we go. Wow, we have the Four of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands or Rods reversed, the Two of Swords reversed. We have on Night Ride, we have the Three of Cups. There's your energy. The Page of Cups reversed. And we have the Ten of Cups reversed. All your energy in the middle of this. Interesting. We have the Lovers on top of protective nest. We have the Nine of Cups, more of your energy here, and the Three of Swords. Okay, the overall energy of this is Temperance, Sagittarius. This is all about wanting to have a balance, okay? I told you, I feel like there's this balance needed for a lot of you. Whatever rest that you have had with the perfect key here, and you might be dealing with well, we have all signs here, but most of this is in regards to your feelings here, so water signs, but there is air and fire here too, so there is some kind of communication that's happening or about. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or a fire sign here too, which is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. But keep in mind, the rest or the time to rest is now over. This has been flipped on there. Now, I feel for a lot of you, whatever foundation that you've had, with the Three of Wands here, this is about building a foundation. It's reversed. I feel for a lot of you, you might be in a household where you're feeling a little bit stuck, feeling like things aren't moving on. I feel this week there is some clarity, though, to the situation we do have the Two of Swords reversed. This is basically having a crossroads of uncertainty, not sure where things are going. Like, where do I go? Where am I going with this, right? Cancer, this is about having clarity now, okay, of a situation. I feel for a lot of you with the Three of Cups here and the Page of Cups in here underneath this, underneath the Night Ride, and I do feel strongly this is a loved one of some sort, whether it's family, a spouse, or, you know, even a child. This is about coming together, okay? And I feel like it's more than one person coming together. I feel that this person, and it does feel like a younger energy, might be emotional in any aspects, over emotional, okay? Create a lot of drama in any aspect. But this individual is apologetic a lot of times. But you notice there's a fish in a cup. It's kind of like, yeah, who wants an offer with a fish in a cup? It's such a small offer. Usually sometimes this means apologies in any aspects. I just don't feel like you're taking any more of the bullshit. I really don't. And I think that it's like you realize now that it's not just you in this situation, that it does involve family overall with this Ten of Cups energy. This is reverse. This is the feeling of like, no, I'm trying to get my happy on and coming together and getting rid of this energy of not feeling like we have some unity that we can move on or move forward with. A lot of you, it's about, you know, sometimes this is in regards to just being a parent too, of being protective of a situation, trying to work with them to teach them lessons, but also to allow them to have that aspect of choices here. Now, underneath protective, we do, the protectiveness, we do have the Lovers, Gemini energy again. Gemini energy with this Lovers is usually about a choice. I feel for many of you, the choice is that you are taking stock of your own life, okay? I feel for a lot of you, you have all the tools that you need to make yourself happy, but this is creating a balance so that people are observing and looking at you so that it teaches them to do that, you know? It's kind of like, you know, teach to lead kind of thing, you know? You lead by example, lead by example. I feel for a lot of you, though, it's still feeling the heartache. I don't necessarily feel like the heartache, though, is all in you or what you're feeling. I just feel like you're more emotionally balanced now. You might be protective. You might have to be setting boundaries this week. But with the Three of Swords energy, I do feel like this is more than one party involved here, Cancer. So it could be, you know, children or a spouse and child or just family in general. But this definitely feels like there's some heartache here. Some people are not understanding the support that you do give, or that the support is actually loving, you know? It feels like that they don't realize how loving the support actually is, that you basically have been holding the nest, right? Holding the nest above, being able to be protective of this, that you're actually watching out for your family or your loved ones. I feel strongly that this is, you know, mostly family-oriented reading, though it's a general reading. All right, Cancer, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and we are going to move on to the sign of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you take the time to watch the Oracle reading. This is an extension off the Oracle. We are going to get started with your extended reading off the Perfect Key, Night Ride, and Protective Nest. What messages do we have for Scorpio this week? On January 6th through the 12th, what messages do we have for Scorpio? Nope, we're stopping here. On Perfect Key, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, a lot of earth sign here, Six of Wands or Six of Rods, the Five of Rods reversed, we have the Hangman reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed, the 10 of Rods reversed on Protective Nest, the 8 of Rods reversed, and we have the 6 of Swords. Overall energy for you, Scorpio, is the Knight of Cups. There is some kind of offer coming to you, and this is something that is going to make you happy, Scorpio. This is emotional, loving offer that's coming to you. All right, for many of you out there, I feel that you have had your heart basically locked up, okay? And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's that you just set boundaries and it's like, okay, I'm not going to let any individual in on my place here. With the 9 of Pentacles, and you might be dealing with an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but Scorpio, this is basically saying that you have your, you have your mojo on. You are independent. You're able to take care of yourself. You are able to love yourself. You are able to just do everything on your own, okay? You're confident. You have confidence in here, okay? But you had to set some boundaries in the past to allow yourself to really understand self-love, okay? I do feel this aspect of self-love. Underneath the perfect key, though, we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about working together. I don't know if there's somebody in your life, it could be a boss or somebody, that's some kind of partnership, but this is about wanting to work together now, okay? Feeling that there's an equal give and take, an equal receive. You have the 6 of Wands here, so this is all about some kind of victory in place here, okay? I feel for a lot of you, this person has been very supportive of you, supportive of your dreams, aspirations, and it's basically like, hey, let's make something happen. Let's make this work out, okay? So there is feeling victory on this. You just feel very self-confident in this. With the Night Ride, we have the 5 of Rods reversed, okay? This is typically conflict, more than one party involved, people groveling over stuff. This is reversed. I feel like you have felt stuck for a really long time with the Hangman energy, but they're both reversed. Now it's about getting unstuck, realizing the situations no longer serve you. There might have been some sneaky behaviors that went on in the past, and this basically is reversed. So know that whoever you felt you might have been moving away from, or just caused a lot of drama, that this person with it reversed is basically coming back to explain a situation to you, and it's basically going to enlighten you to get out of this hangman mode. The burdens are going to be dropped. This might be very family oriented as well. I feel for a lot of you this is. Especially with protectiveness, this feels something that, with the 10 of Rods, this is all about being overburdened, but this is being released. I don't know if it was you who cut off somebody, but it's definitely with the 8 of Rods reversed and the 6 of Swords right underneath this. It's basically blocking communication, saying no more of that. I'm moving into calmer waters. I am this individual. Okay, for those of you who are working with somebody, this person is basically giving you relief of anything that is sneaky or that was not serving you before. They are on your side. They are backing you up, and this takes the burden away. They might give you the advice to block a situation or say, you know what, it's not worth getting yourself involved in that anymore. You should move away and move towards calmer waters. Know that you have somebody here with you. This person is here as support of a really good friend, somebody that you can really trust, a mentor, it feels strongly. Yeah, for sure. All right, Scorpio, don't forget to tune in for the healing messages at the end, and we are going to move on to Pisces. If you liked or resonated with this reading, go ahead and do that below and hit like. All right, so let's move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, if you haven't done so already, make sure you watch the oracle cards in the beginning. This is an extension off the oracle cards. Perfect Key, Night Ride, and Protective Nest. Let's get started with Pisces. For January 6th through the 12th, what additional messages do we have for Pisces? Here we go. We're starting with the 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed, the 7 of Swords. On Night Ride, we have the Hierophants we have the 8 of Cups reversed, the 7 of Wands reversed, the 10 of Swords reversed, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. All about having a new start. The overall energy is the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Rods reversed. Okay. Pisces. What are you not feeling driven for anymore? This is usually the most passionate, driven card, right? Something that somebody is so passionate and driven to start, very compassionate as well. With the reverse, it's almost stating that you are a little bit closed off of the situation, being a little bit wary of your the people around you, okay? Now, we start off this week with the 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess reversed, and the 7 of Swords. Interesting. I feel for a lot of you, this might be somebody you work with. It could be an earth sign, could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But your intuition, maybe you didn't follow your intuition in this situation. This could also be a relationship too. But it's almost like going, oh my gosh, what is this person doing, okay? They're sneaking off, okay? They're not actually, there's some kind of partnership that's being left off. It feels like it's something that's sneaky. I feel for a lot of you, you might have not utilized your intuition in the beginning with this individual, meaning that you might have had some feelings before about how they were reacting or acting in a situation, but you always had the benefit of the doubt that they wouldn't do that or they wouldn't behave a specific way because you had expectations. But really what's happening here is it's coming in the place of going, well, wait a minute, why is this person being so sneaky? Why is this person all of a sudden disappearing in that aspect? With the Night Ride on here and the Hierophant reversed, I feel that this person may have walked away on numerous occasions on you or left you with something to take care of, okay? Where you're always being the one that takes care of something or umbrellas them in any aspect. With the contract in place, this feels like some kind of partnership that you've had or commitment with this individual. With the 8 of Cups reversed and the 7 of Wands or Rods reverse, this is about coming back to a situation but having your boundaries set, being like, all right, listen, I know you walked away, but now with the boundaries and to have them removed, it's like all of a sudden going, okay, let's discuss this situation. There's something that is not completed yet, Pisces. I feel like it's like you have to address the situation this week because we have the 10 of Swords here, and when it's reversed, which it was on the protectiveness, this is about having a completion and ending of something that no longer served you anymore so that you can have a new start. With it reversed, I just feel like for a lot of you, it's like, all right, we got to revisit a situation, and your guard might be up. You might be overly protective of the situation. This person feels like they may be younger than you, or could be a child even, or a younger family member in any aspect. But they are coming there to have some kind of new start. They bring some kind of stability here. So maybe that they want to explain a situation that you might have felt a little bit insecure about or and all that. But there is something here that is stable or coming towards there. It's just really young energy, right? It's like, okay, I have 1 pentacle to correct a situation. Will that be enough? And in the end of the week, we have the Fool here. This Fool energy is basically, again, young energy about taking a leap of faith, taking a risk with this individual. I feel like for a lot of you, Pisces, you feel like this is risky to talk to this individual. That's what it feels like. It feels like you feel that it's risky, that you might be a little bit overprotective because of the things that they have done in the past to you or with you or even around in the environment around you. It's just basically stating that, I got to watch out who I let in, how many people have keys to my heart, okay? I just feel like you've been the one who's always been the protector or taking care of this individual and basically kind of giving them the shifty eye, like, all right, well, what's this about? Is this actually going to be completed? Because I'm done with all of this. I just want this to end so that we can have a new start, right? But this individual is coming back. This individual is coming back with something small to communicate to you. So just keep that in mind. All right, Pisces, if that resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and we are going to move on to the water healing messages. What do we have for our water signs? The overall healing message. for water signs. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? For Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What healing messages do we have? Sincere relationships, compassion, guardian. Man, these go hand in hand with your cards. Sincere relationships. This is a reminder of the sincere relationships that you have around you. If you do not have these relationships around you and there's a lot of negativity or people that no longer serve you, this is where that protective heart comes in place. There's boundaries that are needed. But just because, you know, and it's hard when you have to put those boundaries up with family, you do have compassion here. And this is about still having an open, you know, it's a lot of green. So this is still having an open heart chakra here, right? This is basically stating that you can still be compassionate in a way by setting your boundaries, okay? Or at least give them a light of saying, hey, I can still be here for you. I just have to put myself first to take care of my things so that I can be there for you, okay? I can't always be drained in a situation. I still have growing of my own to do. I still have rejuvenation for myself to do, okay? Now you have guardian next to protective nest. How amazing is this? Because I feel like for many of you, you are the guardian. It's like you're always the one that people go to, that you're always being watched at. Like they expect something out of you. Spirit and your angels are reminding you that they are there for you too. They are watching you just as you are watching others or there for others. So especially if you guys are healers or mentors doing a lot of you know, work that takes a lot of your energy out, make sure that you're still grounding yourself, taking care of yourself, but also knowing that you have the universe here to back you up as well. So you are allowed to ask for help. You are allowed to take a break. Simple as that. All right, water signs, I hope this resonated for you, and I will see you next week. Take care.